It's getting very close to the end of the season. We've played only one match in between episodes, a 1-1 draw against AFC Wimbledon. Not the ideal result. Today, it is going to be Middlesbrough and Blackburn, 4th place and 10th place in the table. We currently find ourselves at 7th, 69 points. Nice. We are close to an actual, to be honest, I was going to say close to a playoff spot. We're close to finishing second. There is 5 points between us and second place after 39 games. This, I think, is a game in hand. It is a game in hand. So if we win this, we will go on to 72 points, which will be enough to put us into 6th place in the table. So the 4-2-3-1 is still kind of working, so we are sticking with it. It is going to be Chio in goal, Geismeier, Volpe, McGuinness and Matheson in defence. It's going to be Paul Searle and Rory Allen in midfield. I've got them the wrong way around again. Every single time I get them the wrong way around. Theo Corbeau, Dye, Laird and Ryan will be our front 4. Dye probably shouldn't be playing. Maybe, did we just change it? I mean, we don't have any attacking midfielders. This is the problem. We've got literally like one attacking midfielder. McCardle's currently out injured. I mean, Pereira is probably the one, isn't he? And I think we actually risk this and don't even put Dye on the bench. So we are obviously in our white at home, Middlesbrough in their red away. This is a big, big match. To be honest, a draw isn't terrible, is it? A draw here puts us into the playoff spots anyway ahead of Nottingham Forest. A win will definitely put the cat amongst the pigeons. And then ideally, if we can beat Blackburn as well, we are going to be pressing, that's the word, for automatic promotion. It's Addis with the ball for Middlesbrough. It was a terrible corner. I don't really know what we were even trying. Ramos has played a long ball forward. It's going to be Luke Matheson to collect it. Play it down the wing. Or not. Play it to Paul Searle instead. Forward. Finds Rory Allen playing very deep now, considering he's technically a striker. We've lost out. And Middlesbrough have almost taken the lead. It's gone over the bar instead. Very strange highlight, that one. And so far, that has been the only highlight of the game. I've just seen some of the players that are playing for Middlesbrough. They've got Pickford, they've got Ethan Laird, who's got a lot of potential. We've got Ihataren, who's very, very good as well. I think Frabota is also quite good. It's looking like it's going to be 0-0 at half-time in a very uneventful match so far on the South Coast. We have technically been the better side, but we haven't really, have we? Corbeau on a 6.5, Geismeier's on a 6.4. Do we? I mean, let's do the age-old, keep it going. You've got the ability to make the difference, and it fires everybody up. 6 minutes into the second half, and we've finally got ourselves the second highlight of the match. Dean Laird has controlled this ball well for us, plays it on the ground, loses out, gets the ball back anyway, goes for goal. It's a terrible effort. Why are you side-footing that? Why was that a side-footed effort? Free kick for Middlesbrough, curling effort, long way out, goes well over the bar, doesn't really matter. Right, we need to do some changes. And 2 of the changes needs to be Geismeier coming off for a centre-back, I guess. Colombo, Charia, even though he's not particularly match fit, which is why he obviously hasn't started. We're going to do that. We're going to do Batarina as well for a big TC on the right-hand side. We've still got plenty of time to hopefully get ourselves a winner. I mean, I'd love a couple of highlights, would be nice. Another highlight starting with a goal kick for us. Charia's been on the pitch for 5 minutes and has picked up a yellow card. Frabota to Bowen. Bowen gets it back all the way back to Jordan Pickford. He's kicked it long towards the halfway line, but we have managed to control it. Pereira, we've seen absolutely nothing of Pereira. Allen to Laird on the left-hand side. 3, maybe 4 in the box. Dean Laird once again, back to Rory Allen, plays it back to Paul Searle. We're trying to find our way through. Matheson needs that. Matheson gets that. 3, 4 in the box. Backwards to Searle. If we're going to try and score a goal, we need to get it near the goal, would be lovely. Towards Dean Laird at the back post, heads to Ryan, and Connor Ryan is there, his 17th goal of the season. We take the lead against Middlesbrough, and that could be an absolutely vital goal in our push for promotion this season. Another highlight starting with another goal kick. So Middlesbrough are definitely getting their chances, and what are we doing? What is that pass? I know you're a centre-back playing as a left-back, but still, we've somehow managed to nick this ball. It's a terrible clearance upfield, and Middlesbrough are probably going to come back with another attack. Frabota to Clarkson on the halfway line, lumps it forward. It's going to be Romain Charia to control it. Probably going to be the last season we're going to have Charia, because I think West Ham basically want to try and play him next year, because he's very good at football, and they probably should be playing him anyway. It's cleared upfield. It's not a very good clearance. Just somebody get it clear. Hudson goes for goal. That's into space. Still 1-0. Another highlight and another goal kick. Why do every highlight starts with a goal kick? What is going on there? Pereira has it for us. Plays it on the... I was going to say on the ground. It wasn't on the ground. He played it in the air for some reason. when it would have been easier to play it on the ground. Middlesbrough can come forward. Powell lumps it upfield. McGuinness heads forward. We need the numbers now. Dean Laird's going to not get on the end of it. Ethan Laird and Dean Laird battling it out on that left-hand side for us at the very least. Hudson to Ramos. Plays the ball forward. Matheson gets there first. Good. 20 minutes. Big lump upfield from the goalkeeper. All of these highlights are just back and forward. I have no idea who's going to have a chance in this. We could probably score from this. McGuinness with a good slide tackle. Julio plays it towards the back post. Ramos is there. Chio with a superb save. 20 minutes left to play. Corner to Middlesbrough. We do have the lead. The corner's going to be taken by Clarkson towards the back post. Mark McGuinness gets it clear. End the highlight, ref. End the highlight. Thank you. I don't know who's on their right wing, but he's causing our left back some problems. Volpe's playing badly. Geismer's playing badly as well. Luke Matheson has a free kick. It's a curling effort. He's hit the bar. It's controlled by Baturina. He's found Charia. He's a centre-back. That was never going to go in. Still 1-0, but we've had the much better chances. Another highlight, another goal kick. Pickford this time takes it. We need to get this ball because every highlight, I'm worried. McGuinness back to Chio. He's just gone for a big lump upfield once again. Ryan's not going to get there. And now Ethan Laird to Hudson. Terrible pass. Volpe collects it. And the Italian can smash that ball upfield. Baturina's chasing it down. He's not going to get there first. He is going to get that one first though. Good. This is what we like to see. Matheson to Baturina with his headband. Goes for a lovely run. He's got 2, 3 options, maybe 4 options. It's Ryan facing away from goal. Look, Matheson is there. And the fullback hits it over the bar. Of all players, for that to land to, it was Luke Matheson. Right, we've got 5 minutes, and I don't do this often. I don't do this anywhere near as much as I perhaps should do. We are going to try and go defensive. We don't have a defensive tactic. Right, we're going to make one. And by make one, we are just going to do this. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Baturina can't play that. That's not a problem. Stevie Schwank is going to come on, sure? I mean, Colombo's probably a better defensive midfielder. We're going to do you on that. There we go. So, we are hopefully just going to run down the clock. I need to do other things. In possession, slow the tempo down, do lots of time wasting, do the most direct passing possible. That last one was probably a mistake, but we will find out. If they score from this, I don't know how I'm going to revert back those tactics. They didn't. Chio grabbed it. We're good. 4 minutes of injury time to play, and the tactical changes look like they have worked. They have worked. That is a massive, massive 3 points. A huge 3 points. We're into the playoffs, and we are 2 points behind automatic promotion. This could happen. It is looking... it's very tight, isn't it? It's very tight. There are 8 teams, I would say, could get into the playoffs, including Watford. Forest and Fulham are the 2 outside of the playoffs. Stoke, probably a little bit too far away, much like Blackburn and Derby, but I guess they could. There's still plenty of time, so they could find themselves back in that playoff hunt. There is no rest for the wicked, however, because we have to play Blackburn in 2 days' time, so let's give our players a rest. But before we get to play Blackburn, we have our youth intake. I haven't currently looked at any of these players. Give me a minute and I'll show some of them off. And after all that hype, they're rubbish. They're actually rubbish. I mean, Jamari Smith, probably our best player, and I don't think he's very good. I mean, he's got mental stats. That's pretty much it. So yeah, youth intake, rubbish. Let's put a positive spin on that poor youth intake. It means that we can go elsewhere and find some hopefully better youth players. I've just agreed a deal to sign Lewis Rogers from Spurs when his contract expires. I think he looks much, much better than the players that we've just seen from our youth intake. One problem, he does have low self-belief. Don't worry, Lewis. We'll turn you into a superstar one day. So, for the Blackburn game then, it is basically the same starting 11, minus 2 changes. Charia comes in to start, McGuinness will be his centre-back partner, and Dye also returns because he's now had enough of a rest. I think I want to sort my subs bench out by putting Keith, that's his name, Keith on the bench. Jaden Williams, by the way, I think this could be his last season. In the summer, we might try and sell him. Any good Football Manager player right now would know who your opponents are playing against, so the teams who are ahead of us in the table. I barely even know the teams who are ahead of us in the table. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. Blackburn have themselves possibly a chance. Brandstrom goes for a long-range effort. Chio with a good save from the striker. It is an early chance to Blackburn. They do still obviously have this corner as well to take. From the left, it's Dylan Levitt, former Manchester City player. A player Manchester City, Manchester United, a player who I actually signed for Swansea, I believe, in my beta save. Geismeier with a throw for us to Laird, to Die, on the ground, finds Allen. Theo Corbinow's there, can't get his shot away, and the ball is cleared. We've got another chance. We're still not even 10 minutes in. We're 8.5 minutes on the clock, and we've had a lot of highlights. Laird finds Geismeier, and the German goes for an absolute rocket, but it is well saved by the goalkeeper. We are going to get the corner as well, and it is going to be Connor Ryan to take it. The striker towards Mark McGuinness, can't get on the Irishman's head. Searle keeps it alive. It's Connor Ryan. He's made some space. He's offside, apparently. I think that was quite close. I don't think he was offside, but we'll let it slide this time. Currently, if everything stays this way, we move up to 5th place in the table. Middlesbrough are beating Huddersfield. That's quite interesting. Watford winning a game is kind of annoying, isn't it, that one? Bristol City beating Sheffield United is a huge, huge result potentially as well, because that means they will drop below us. There is a chance with 5 minutes to play of the first half for Blackburn. McGuinness clears, not well though, and David goes for an absolute smash, hits it well over the bar. Probably going to be 0-0 at half-time. It is 0-0 at half-time at Ewood Park. So, I mean, it's not the most exciting game of football, is it? We've been the better team. No, we haven't. I'm not happy. No changes for us at half-time, although Corbinow, Laird, Ryan all struggling at the moment. Geismeier with a free kick to Charrier, back to Geismeier. On the left, forward, finds the American, back to the German, dinks it over. It's a terrible just pass in general, wasn't it? Brandstrom to Doherty. Ball forward, tries to get it to Levitt, but Geismeier is there to pick up the pieces. And Chio just blasts it straight back at Geismeier. Fair enough. Geismeier's pass is shocking, to say the least. What are we doing with our passing at the moment? We can't seem to just pass it in a straight line at all. Brandstrom for Blackburn. Lumps it forward. It's Doherty, gets past Matheson as well. Is he going to whip the ball in? He does towards the back post. David is there. It's gone over the bar. Louis Sibley's coming on, apparently. Dean Laird, the former Blackburn player, clearly doesn't want to make them kind of miss him. He's just playing so badly, so he is going to have to come off. We're going to do Batterina and then swap you two around, even though TC's playing poorly as well. We're going to do... Oh, I knew there was a reason why Keith was on the bench. It's your time to shine, fella. I wonder if he still does archery. Well, Luke's made my decision about what the final sub is going to be, so we do... do we do Stevie Schwank? I mean, Schwank's pretty good. He can't cross. Or do we go for Reed Stephen, he's just not good at football, is he? Reed Stephen it is. 20 minutes left to play. Blackburn coming forward with the ball. Taylor Richards, again, I think a former one of our players. We had him on loan a long, long time ago. Doherty's there. The ball has found its way in. Danny Ayala makes it 1-0 to Blackburn. Honestly, I think this game over. We haven't been very good. Blackburn haven't been very good. It's probably going to end 1-0. Or, perhaps, we can do something straight after kickoff. Rory Allen with the ball to Geismeier on the left. Forward to Theo Corbinow, now playing on the left-hand side, obviously. Rory Allen again, plays it forward, tries to find Geismeier. It's not going to manage it. And Piroletta, maybe, could have been his name, plays it back to the keeper. Charrier heads down to Louis Sibley. Why did we do that? You were unmarked. You could have just controlled it and done something completely different. But no, apparently you wanted to just pass it to Blackburn. Doherty's into the penalty area. Zappa on the right-hand side. Two in the middle. Sibley's one of them. It's blocked. Paul Searle doesn't want to clear it properly, apparently. And now Corbinow's going to go for a run. It's another one of those highlights that's back and forward. Oh, or it will just end. Also an option. Theo Corbinow's on a 6.2. What is happening on that left wing for us? Is their right back just the best player in the world? He's not bad. I mean, he's not superb, but he's certainly not bad. Well, I think I hit the nail on the head there, didn't I? Blackburn score. It's game over. We were not very good. We didn't deserve to win that game. They had one good chance and scored it. We had no good chances and obviously scored no goals. We were rubbish. Going forward, we were absolutely rubbish. Going to thrash arms, I'm far from pleased. And then attackers, which I assume is just Keith? Surely Connor needs to get involved in that. I'm not happy with your finishing. I think I did also say it to Connor as well. We'll then say to our midfielders, I'm not happy with you either. Oh, bloody marvellous. Luke Matheson's injured for 2 whole weeks. Not ideal. They reckon Connor Saldana's played well. All he can do is run. We're just going to click this button. I mean, most of these are probably never play for us. Well, with 6 games left to play, it is all to play for. It is absolutely all to play for. We're 6th place in the table, 2 points off of an automatic promotion spot, but also we are joint. 1 goal keeps us in the playoffs. That is all. Next episode will be the final episode of the season, and I think we're going to do Leeds, we're going to do Watford, and we're probably going to do Reading if we need it. So Portsmouth off camera, Bristol, Preston off camera. We should win all three. Watch us draw all three and just ruin it, and next episode nothing happens. Thank you very much for watching this one if you did enjoy. Subscribe, like, comment, share, things, YouTube stuff. I'll see you next time.